guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be going over 3 indefinite integral problems. So something to keep in mind before we tackle this first problem is to look at basic derivatives and integrals of trigonometric functions. Now for here we have the derivative of sine x, which is cosine x, derivative of cosine x, which is negative sine x, and the derivative of tan x, which is secant squared x. For the integrals, it's just the inverse, so the integral of cosine squared or cosine x dx is sine x plus c, sine x negative cosine x, and secant squared x to tan x. So these are some basic trigonometric functions. You should be able to use these interchangeably, especially as a beginner. So with that being said, let's go to this first problem. So this first problem, we have the integral of 4 cosine x minus 5 sine x plus 2 secant squared x dx. So we can break this down into 3 parts. So this is the integral of 4 cosine x dx minus the integral of 5 sine x dx plus integral of 2 secant squared x dx. So then we can work each of these parts individually. So first let's do this part. So we have the integral of 4 times cosine x, and as you can see here, the integral of cosine x to sine x. So we can bring this 4 out in front of the integral. I forgot to put the dx there, it's my bad. Cry about it. So it's 4 times the integral of cosine x dx, which equals 4 times sine x and then plus c. So this first part is going to equal 4 sine x plus c. So the second part, take the integral of 5 sine x dx. So we can bring this coefficient out to the front. So we have 5 times the integral of sine x dx, and the integral of sine x dx equals negative cosine plus c. So this is just going to be 5 times negative cosine x plus c, which is going to equal negative 5 times cosine x plus c. Second part, third part, right here, we have 2 times secant squared x dx. So as we recall from here, it's just tan x. So this coefficient comes out to the front as 2 times the integral of secant squared x dx. And this equals 2 times tangent x plus c, which equals 2 tan x plus c. So we then combine each of these 3 parts into one integral. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. You know what? Stop being a fucking idiot. So this is going to result in our answer being 4 sine x minus negative 5 cosine x, so plus 5 cosine x, and then plus 2 tangent x plus our constant of integration. So this is going to be our answer for number 1. So for number 2, go ahead and rewrite this stupid problem. So we have the integral of e to the power of 5x minus 7 dx. So we can actually use a u substitution here, as I covered in my previous video. So we let u equal this function here, so 5x minus 7. And then we take the derivative of u, which equals 5 dx. And we divide each side by 5 to get du over 5 equals dx. So, keep in mind that this is also equal to 1/5 du. So when we go ahead and plug everything into our integral here, go ahead and switch colors. We have the integral of e to the u, 1/5 du, equals 1/5, because we can bring this fraction out as the front. So 1/5 times the integral of e to the u du. And this is a pretty familiar pattern. The integral of e to the x dx is just e to the x plus c. So we apply the same principle, except we plug u back in. So this is going to equal 1/5 times e to the 5x minus 7 plus c. And that is going to be our answer. So, let's go ahead and tackle this third problem here. Again, we will be using a u substitution. Okay, so, first off, we see there's a function to the power here, so we can make a u substitution. We make u equal to 2x minus 1, and du equal to 2 dx. So du over 2 equals dx. So we can substitute this back into our integral. The integral of 1 over u to the 4th, du over 2. And keep in mind this does equal 1/2 du. So this is going to equal 1/2 times the integral of u to the negative 4 du, which we can then just use this basic power rule. So this equals 1/2 times u to the 4th, to u to the negative 4th plus 1 over negative 4 plus 1 equals u to the negative 3 over negative 6 equals negative 1 over 6 u cubed plus c. Keep in mind, u does equal 2x minus 1. So let me go ahead and get black. So, integral of 1 over 2x minus 1 to the 4th dx equals negative 1 over 6 times u cubed, so 2x minus 1 cubed plus c. And this is going to be our answer. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.